Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. So I got a really nice package in the mail today. I got some hand sanitizer, got some rubber gloves, some cold swabs. Like if I get a cold, I can cram this thing up my nose. It's supposed to help. And yeah, I'm very grateful for all that. Hillary sent it to me, of course, and thank you so much, Hillary. It came in perfect time because like tomorrow is the day I gotta go do my stuff downtown. I'm just noticing how much better the video quality is. You can see all the ugly little spots on my face and fucking everything. Crazy, man. But anyway, in that box was a can of dip I've never tried before, and it's Timberwolf Straight long cut. I've never had this before, so let's crack it open. Now, straight is not my go-to flavor when it comes to dip. I'm more of a wintergreen, mint, and natural guy. But I enjoy dip of all kinds. You know, I like the fruity skull dips. I like you know, I like lots of stuff. And it's all, like I've said many times on this channel, anything I can't get in Canada is fucking wild and exotic to me. So, Timberwolf Straight long cut. Let's give it let's, as Snuff Strings would say, let's crack us a pinch. Okay. Well, first, actually, I haven't done a dip review in a while. This is the packaging. It's a typical Pinkerton tobacco can. It's kind of a lousy can, gray plastic lid. I've often said if Timberwolf was to kind of up their packaging and like put a tin lid on their stuff, just aesthetic stuff, it would be a lot cooler. But yeah, this is made by Pinkerton in Owensboro, Kentucky. 85% USA tobacco. Moist Snuff. Timberwolfsnuff.com. Not a safe alternative to cigarettes. Although I did hear something really interesting on the news. I heard that they're doing studies because it's starting to appear as though nicotine keeps is a somewhat of a deterrent to the COVID-19 thing, and not that I would want a lot of people to start smoking cigarettes because it kind of defeats the purpose, but dipping, this is the dipper's time to shine. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. All the Timberwolf cans look the same. They got the little wolfy guy, Timberwolf long cut. But let's see what it's like. It's a nice full can. I don't know what the date code means, but it's very fresh, very moist. Moist. The most hated word in the English language. It's got the typical Timberwolf kind of lousy cut, but I don't mind. Cheers. All right. I haven't had a straight dip in months. Now this is This is like it's like a classic straight taste. You know, it's a little root beery. You know, although not so much. I find this has a bit of a, when I think about Skoal Classic Straight, I think this has a bit more character to it than Skoal. I've never liked Skoal Straight though, not that much. You know, I dipped it a bit as a youngster, but well, when it came out, but. But yeah, anyhow, it's got a real classic straight taste. It's kind of sweet, kind of smoky. It's nothing like Stoker's. Stoker's tastes like it's been treated in the straight formula and then kind of dipped in barbecue sauce, which is awesome. But that's not what they do, but that's kind of what it tastes like. But so this is a lot more subdued than Stoker's. It's a real classic. It's a real classic straight, you know. Yeah. So anyone out there who likes the classic straight flavor, and you've never tried Timberwolf, and you're like a Skoal dipper or something like that, if you can find this and it's cheaper, give it a shot because I think you'll like it. It's I like it a lot. Yeah. What else to say about this? What else to say about Timberwolf Long Cut? Not really much else. I don't know. It's a pretty straight up dip. Pretty nothing to write home about, but it's got it's good. And yeah, so I think this can's gonna really help me with my hankering for a straight dip, because it is right now. Sorry, I'm a little unnerved, people. I've had a really not a good week so far. It's been very chaotic, and I had my phone incident happen. I can't access my bank account through my phone, which is very weird. This, that, the third. Anyway, last night I was sitting down here with my roommate and her friend Lauren, and my roommate Kelsey and her friend Lauren, and we were like smoking Canadian cigarettes and having some laughs and all that, and we were talking about the mouse problem in my house because we've the four or 5 years I've lived here, it's been quite problematic with mice. Luckily, our landlord has pest control come by a couple times a year to, they put traps all over around the house, outside, and in the basement. And they have a couple in the kitchen here. But anyway, we were talking about so much, and I was saying, like the mouse problem is so much better now that the pest control's in place, and I don't want to jinx myself by saying that. And I had a feeling, like sometimes I get a feeling something's going to happen, right? And anyway, they went upstairs to Kelsey's apartment. And I was sitting out here with Shadow and Weasley. Now, Shadow and Weasley have never been really known to be mousers, when my studio was kind of infested with them, they didn't really seem to care. But we're sitting out here in the kitchen last night, and I don't know where it came from. All I noticed was the cats were just on something and in a scuffle with it, right? And then I saw the tail of the mouse. I thought, oh, fuck. Because I have a pretty big phobia of mice and rats and stuff, and it's been hard living here for that reason. But as much as I love my apartment, and I really do love my apartment, but yeah. Anyhow, yeah. So this mouse ran out from like under the stove or something like that, and the cats were on it, and they were just batting the fuck out of the thing, But my cats are declawed, so they can't. All they can do is bat it around and maybe bite it or something. But they were just playing with it, like batting it around, and they didn't kill it. So, and I honestly can't believe I did this. But I only did it because I didn't want the thing to run off into my studio. I put a big Tupperware over top of it, and this dip makes me spit a lot. I like that. Um, what was I saying? The mouse. Yeah, I got it under the Tupperware, and I hollered upstairs for Kelsey to come help me. And she came downstairs, and she was like, "What the fuck?" you know. And I'm standing on. I had my foot on this Tupperware with this mouse fucking scrambling around inside, And so she went upstairs and got a board of some sort, and we kind of slipped it under the Tupperware. So the mouse was still alive. As much as I hate mice, I don't like killing things. And so she took it and ran. Now, our backyard is enormous. We have an enormous backyard, and half of it is dedicated to like this gardening collective used to come in every year and do a garden. They don't really do it anymore. But she took it to the far end of the back garden and flung it. So I don't know. I hope it doesn't make its way back in. But I feel glad, like, because if I had had my shoes on, I always have these. I don't know if I can lift my leg. These are my motivation shoes. These are my harmonica playing shoes. And oh my god. And they're like tough bowling shoes, right? And because if I'd had my shoes on, I probably would have like stomped on it or something, but I didn't. I didn't want to stomp on it with my bare foot or my sock or whatever I had on. So, but anyhow, yeah, we got that crisis averted. It was quite the end to a pretty miserable day. You know what I mean? But yeah. Anyhow, that's all that. Has nothing to do with Timberwolf stuff. I'm just telling you where my brain's at. It's a little frazzled. Trying to recover from the mouse incident. But hey, look at my spider plant. It's totally dead now. Holy fuck. That wasn't mine. That was my landlord's. And I watered it. I watered it real good. But died anyway. Anyhow. I hope you're all doing good and well. I got some good news on the news today from our Prime Minister. Looks like Canada's doing a really good job of flattening the curve of this virus, and kind of what he was saying was just continue on. Continue on doing what you're doing. Staying at home. He was talking about a bunch more, benefits going out to the people, like student loan debts are being kind of postponed or eradicated. I'm not really sure how it's going with the students, but that's what he was talking about today. Just boosting up people, like the child care benefit that single mothers get or single parents get is going up, and that's great for my kids, but yeah, it's very different scene. than our southern friends. You know, nothing's opening up here. We're all staying the course until this thing's kind of beat, right? Seems like that anyway. Anyhow, folks, I've dragged this on long enough. I hope you're all doing good and well. This is another no frills video. I haven't quite worked out how to operate my video maker apps, but I'm gonna try with this one though. Anyhow, please be well. Have a wonderful day. If you like straight, classic style straight dips, give Timberwolf a whirl. It's pretty good. And yeah, that's it. Have a great day, everybody.